Hey, it's Rhiannon Rose. Let's have some fun today talking about my delusions. I am a drug violence survivor. I was drugged repeatedly with 25-MeO-ME, a synthetic hallucinogen. And because of this, I developed some brain damage, which causes me to experience delusions. Some of these delusions I have names for. Like Frigoli's delusions, which are the delusion that someone who is like a stranger or someone who I have met more recently than I have last seen someone I used to know is actually someone I used to know in like an Illuminati or deep government disguise. Capra's delusions are similar, except it's that a person that you used to know isn't really themselves. They've been replaced by like a spy, literally like a spy. Those are delusions I have names for. I don't have names for all of the delusions I experience though, because when your brain is damaged in such a way that you can experience delusions, it can kind of just... it can fashion a delusion out of any intrusive thought. It can fashion a delusion out of when you're on a drug that makes you suggestible, anything that you believe that someone else tells you. For example, when my rapist kept telling me that I was really being put through an Illuminati musician initiation ritual, and it was because Kesha was in love with me and that she was going to come at the end of the trip and cut off the bracelet they put on me and told me keep taking the drug until she shows up to cut this bracelet off. That's a delusion that my brain was able to develop in erotomania, but my rapist put the seed there. They intentionally planted that idea there, the whole thing. And it's like, okay, a person without the brain damage that I have from the drug I was on and a person without the suggestibility that I had on the drug I was on would not just develop a delusion out of being told that stuff. But because I was on a drug and because it caused brain damage, I lived with that delusion for years. Another delusion I developed, someone told me that tarot was life, like tarot cards was life. And so I started looking for meaning in everything. Every billboard, book I flipped open to a page and read some words, TV show, video game, music, everything was speaking to me constantly. Media was speaking to me constantly. And I developed the further delusion that this was because the Doctor from Doctor Who was real and planting messages for me throughout the timeline in every form of media. And manipulating my tarot cards in like frozen time when I shuffled them. Delusions are fun.
I don't want to say that none of this is true. I'm sure that he believes it is true, but I do sort of feel like there's a lot of delusions going on here and a lot of things happening to this person in general. It just seems a little bit odd to me. However, it could be true, but I think it's more delusions of grandeur and people that want to think everything that's happened in their life is horrible. And listen, I know bad things happen. I've had bad things happen to me too, but I don't go around on the internet talking about all the horrible things that have happened to me when half of the stuff I saw on his website, like, seemed to be sort of exaggerated. Maybe not. That's just my take on it. It may mean nothing.